We become a nation that's so obsessed with how much we're eating, and we're so focused on using willpower, trying to willpower our way to lose weight and to get healthy. And we're trying to do everything in our power to reduce our portion sizes and to control our cravings. And nobody's addressing the real problem. Overeating is not the problem. Overeating is really a symptom of a much bigger problem. And the reason why we tend to overeat, really it doesn't have to do with anything with willpower. There's a reason why it's happening. It's because the foods that we're eating, let alone, the junk foods are bad enough, okay? But a lot of it is the health foods. The foods that all the experts are telling us we should be eating to lose weight and get healthy, they share the same problem that the junk foods have. And it's malnutrition, right? The quality of nutrition in most of the foods that we eat is so poor that it's no wonder our bodies are always screaming, hey, I'm hungry, eat, eat, eat. That's the problem. So the simplest way to deal with overeating is just to improve the quality of nutrition that we get in the foods we eat. We don't need to worry about calories and portion sizes and all that. Hunger is not something that should be suppressed. It's a signal. You need to honor it. You need to pay attention to it because it's a signal that's there for a reason. Our bodies don't know what calories are. Our bodies use nutrients. And when you don't have enough nutrients, you're not providing your body with enough of what it needs, you're going to keep getting signals to eat. So that's the biggest thing is we need to focus more on improving the quality of nutrients rather than all these little gimmicks and shortcuts and controlling everything. Because when you get the nutrients that you need, you don't have to worry about controlling. You don't get the cravings. You're not like always feeling like you're fighting something and having to use willpower to stop eating. You just won't be hungry all the time. It's the simplest thing. So 3 tips I'm going to give you though. The first one is to drink rather than to eat. Now, it's important to eat the right foods. That's what I'm talking about. But one of the most important nutrients, secondary to oxygen, is water. Water is a more important nutrient than food. And one of the biggest problems that we have with overeating is that the signals that our brain gives us when we're hungry is the same signal our brain gives us when we're thirsty. The problem is that most of the time we misinterpret it as a need to eat, when in fact we need to drink water. And it's no wonder we've got a nation where 50 to 75% of people are walking around chronically dehydrated. And that will affect your ability to lose weight. It will stop everything, the functioning of your body, your metabolism slows down, you don't digest food properly, you'll have trouble losing weight if you're not getting enough water in. So the first thing would be to drink before you eat, all right? Secondly, and not just sipping water. I've had clients and I meet people all the time telling me, oh, I drink water all the time, And you'd be shocked at how little water they drink. So just a general guideline, if you're not drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces of water every day, you are definitely, it's not a question of am I, it's a question of you, not a question, it is you are dehydrated. So up that water to at least that. The second one is, my uncle used to say this all the time. When I was a kid, he would always tell me, eating fat makes you skinny. And I always laughed at it. I thought it was the funniest thing. But actually, there's so much truth in that. You know, we become this nation that's so fat-phobic. We're afraid to even eat a steak because we think we're going to drop dead from a heart attack. Never mind that our prehistoric ancestors lived on this kind of stuff. And, they were a lot healthier than we were. So don't be afraid to eat fat. The one thing that fat can do is it's so nutrient dense. It's calorie dense. And it will fill you up for a longer period of time than if you ate like some, low-carb snack that didn't have any fat in it. So don't be afraid to eat some fat. It'll actually help to regulate your appetite. And then finally, the third one is to minimize these 3. Alcohol, sugar, and artificial sweeteners for obvious reasons. They stimulate the appetite. You're more likely to overeat the wrong types of foods when you have that stuff. They easily cause your body to store fat, and they make weight gain, or they make weight loss even harder. They actually tend to promote weight gain. So even artificial sweeteners, although they have no calories, 0 calories and all that stuff, studies will show you left and right that they actually stimulate the appetite and promote weight gain rather than weight loss. You need to look no further than how many diet soda drinkers are out there since diet sodas came on the market, and the overweight population's on the rise. People are drinking diet sodas all the time and they can't lose weight. I mean, look all around you. The evidence is all around you. You don't need studies to show you that. But basically, that's the three things. So if you follow these three, I mean, it'll help you out a lot. It'll really help you to not have to worry about the quantity. Again, we don't need to be worrying about how much we're eating and controlling everything if we pay attention to the quality of what we're putting in our bodies. It's that simple. It's not always the easiest thing, but it is that simple. So again, we got to stop focusing on the symptoms, which are overeating. That's just the symptom. Get to the cause of it. Why is it happening? What am I doing that's driving it? What am I missing? My body wants food for a reason. So again, 3 tips for you. Hopefully they help you out. Let me know how it goes. And if you have any questions, comments, or a future video you'd like me to do, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comments section down below, and I'll be happy to do that down the road. Until then, take care.